Hello, my name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel. You see, I think in a couple of my videos, I have talked about people having the wow effect when they attend seminars or they attend trainings, but then the how effect is missing. The how to, what they get is a wow to, the how to is missing. So today I want to share a couple of the how to, all right? And it's about just a disclaimer. I actually learned this from a friend and a coach at the time, Yolanda, who we were talking about the subject matter at the point in time was more about making sure that you do the things that you promised yourself that you're going to do. Because we figured out that we many a times strive hard, we work very hard to do the things that we promise other people we're going to do for them, but we never take what we promised ourselves that we're going to do, we never take that seriously. So it's more about taking when you promise, when you tell yourself you're going to do something, it's by taking it. And this is a disclaimer. It's not like I'm also doing it perfectly. No, sometimes I also falter. But these principles are there to remind us, like I said in one of my videos, the fact that you're doing certain things that have been tagged things you need to do to succeed is not a 100, does not give you a 100% guarantee that you're going to succeed. But consistently doing those things increases your odds, increases your chances of succeeding. That's it. The fact that you're training very hard, the fact that the top strikers or top footballers or sportsmen in the world train very hard does not guarantee that they will win. There's a possibility you might lose the fight, you lose the match, but training hard increases or increases your odds. It's like Robin Sharma would say, the Spartans say that when you train and you sweat during training, you bleed less. You sweat more during training so that you bleed less in battle. It does not necessarily mean that you won't bleed in battle. So now that we get the point, whatever you are doing, do not think, oh, if it's not working, I get demotivated. Understand it. There's never a guarantee. It's never a 100% guarantee. But you're doing this because so as to increase your odds. And again, it becomes more important. It becomes easier when you do not see it as a short sprint, your development in life, becoming personally effective. When you don't see it as a short sprint, but you see it as a way of life that you want to, that you're creating. Remember, whatever is not created does not come into existence. So Stallone wants to achieve ABC in 2023, 2024. I have to create that Stallone that's going to bring about that physical effect in 2023 or 2024 or 2025. And so I begin to ask myself, what do I need to do? What do I need to learn? What skills do I need to gather? What things do I need to drop? What bad traits or behaviors I need to drop and all of that so that I can become that person that will bring about that car, house, beautiful family, and all of that that I crave to have. And that also applies to you. So now let's talk about affirmations real quick. So it's when we talk about self-talk and affirmation and saying this is me, this is what I want, this is it's like creating a picture of what the picture of a future that you want. So many times we do that. What people do is maybe towards the end of the year they have a new year resolution and they never go back to it. So what can help you? So this is what I learned from Yolanda. She said something. She said, "Listen, you can." She there's a system she called the is it the 555 system, which is writing your affirmation 55 times 5 days in a week. 55 times 5 days in a week, and if you break any of the days, if you break, that's you're going to write it 55 times for 5 days. So if you break any time, any day you fail to write your affirmation 55 times, you start all over. So it's more like a game. For you not to start all over, you have to write 55 times every day for 5 days. All right. So the essence of that is that you're writing. There's a communication between, for you to write something, you first of all need to think it out and then you put it down. And as you're writing it, you are also thinking to ensure that what your eyes are making sure that what you're writing out is what your mind is actually has actually conceived. So it's like a 360 process. You think about it, you want to write it down, you're also thinking to make sure that it's clear, and then when you're done writing, you read it out. So it's you getting immersed in the process. That's my understanding of that principle. And at the time we did it, it worked because it was you constantly reminding yourself. And I'm going back to it. I mean, I took a lot of notes at that point. We bantered back and forth, and it was a beautiful session we had with Yolanda. And I'm going back to it, and I'm encouraging you to go back to it. And how can you do that? So I have some notes here that I put down to. I'm just going to share with you. So the first things first is know what you want and be specific as to what you want to manifest. Know clearly what you want and be specific as to what you want to manifest. I've said it in one of my videos also that the focus should not necessarily be 100% on material things. The good houses, they're good. The cars, all the beautiful things, I have completely nothing against them. But focus should be on who do I become in order to create, who do I become in order to create the value that would give me as an output that would create the value that would serve humanity, all right? And in return, I will be blessed with A, B, C. I mean, I'm trying to look for a very simple way to put it in. So, one is know what you want and be specific as to what you want to manifest. Number two is create an affirmation of gratitude in the present as if it has happened. For instance, I am grateful. For instance, I am grateful that all my children, I am grateful that at 70 years of age, all my children still come back home to visit and we are at peace. I am grateful that I have the best peaceful family in the world. I am grateful that I have good health, great health at the age of 70, 72, 90, whatever. I am grateful that I have built good relationships all over the world and I have amazing friends all over the world. I am grateful that I have become an outstanding person and I've used my gifts to help so many persons in the world and have coached 200,000 persons or 1,000 persons and have made them super successful. Did you notice I have carefully not just put material things? I'm grateful that I have 10 cars. I'm grateful that I have not done that. Those things will just follow. It'll just follow. Happiness does not come from those things. They actually come from the number of lives we've touched. They actually come from how effective we've become as a person, as people, and how impactful we've become to our society and our world. So number three, write your affirmation 55 times using a blue ink. Well, she explained the reason for blue ink. I can't remember, but listen, just take the story, just take the principle, all right? Continue, write your affirmation 55 times using blue ink. Continue for 5 days. Number four, continue for 5 days in a row. Then number five, trust the process and surrender to the outcome. Now, this is key for me. This is key. Many times we want to look at the end result. Everybody just wants to go boom, the end result. People seldom pay attention to the process because the process makes you so that you can create the result. So when you follow the process, it's more like you want to eat bread. There's a process for making bread. You don't want to follow the process, you don't care. You want to eat fruit salads. There's a process for making it. You want to do anything. That's a process. I mean, very simple. You want to sleep, there's a process. You don't stand and sleep. All right. You go to where you want to sleep. Let's assume on a good day, you lay on your bed. If you are a religious person, you say your prayers, you close your eyes and you sleep. There's a process. You do not sleep first and then go to the place, go to your bed later. You don't do that. So when everything is a process, well, this example just came, I don't know if it fits, but understand it's important that we pay attention to the process because the process makes you so that you molds you so that you can create the result or the value that would eventually give you the result that you're waiting, that you're looking for. So I hope that this 555 process that I learned from Yolanda, I'm passing on to you, also is helpful and you are able to use same, pause the video, watch it again, use same. To this is now like the how to, I'm going to run through again real quick. Know what you want, be specific as to what you want to manifest, create an affirmation of gratitude in the present as if it has already happened. Write your affirmation 55 times using blue ink. If you want to learn some more about affirmation, you can do some research. These videos are not here to teach you everything. They're here to spark you, create a spark so that you can go do some more research, do some more readings in order to become a better person, a more effective person. Number four, continue the process 555 for 55 times for 5 days and trust the process and surrender to the outcome. I'm starting that already, and because I really want to I really want to wake myself up again to these processes. From time to time, we need to check: are you getting slow on certain things? And you want to go back and make sure that you do those things that give you a bit of success, and later you forgot them or you stopped. It happens to all of us. We slow down. We need to go back and remind ourselves. That's why you need to attend training, seminars, get into communities so that you become a more effective person. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel, and I really do hope that this video will send you on a personal journey to go back and ask yourself, who do I want to be? What do I want to achieve? What are my affirmations? And how can I ingrain them inside of me so that I can live them? I can get immersed in them. I can masticate them. I can eat them and then I can feel them in my stomach everywhere. And even in my quiet moments, I can see myself there in that beautiful space that I have created in my mind. My sincere desire for you, my friend, is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. Bye for now.